It was 4 a.m. on a crisp winter's morning. The steam ferry set course for its destination at the Whitehall Terminal in Lower Manhattan. On board were nearly 400 New Yorkers making their daily commute into the Big Apple. They would never reach their destination.
Well, when the ferry would leave Staten Island, the captain would signal with the horn. When they neared the terminal, they'd blow the horn again 3 times, letting the dock know they were on approach.
But that day, they blew the horn repeatedly. The ferry was in deep trouble. James Lane, a factory worker, returning home from his night shift, is one of only a handful of eyewitnesses.
I was working in this factory one day, just got done work, just punched out, and I was on my way to go home. And all of a sudden I hear a loud screaming, and people were just screaming, and all of a sudden I heard a loud horn, and it was coming from the boat, and I'm saying to myself, what is going on? All of a sudden I see these arms like coming up over the ship.
I have no doubt in my mind it was a fucking giant octopus. No doubt in my mind.
Whatever Mr. Lane saw that night, it was powerful enough to pull the ferry under the water in minutes.
So as I got closer and closer to the boat, I was running alongside the pier, and all of a sudden I heard this whirling sound, and so as I got a little closer, I'm watching the boat. All of a sudden the boat started going sinking down. Half of the boat was in the water. They were just screaming and holding on to things so they wouldn't drown these people.
Only minutes later, the ferry would be gone without a trace. The number aboard is estimated to be at over 400. None survived.
And the boat was completely gone, and I saw these big giant tentacles. They were going down into the water, and also they disappeared, and like nothing ever happened.
It was one of the most horrific maritime disasters in United States history, and given the magnitude and strange circumstances, many are surprised how few are aware it even happened, until they are reminded of the day it happened. November 22nd, 1963, would instead go down in infamy for another reason. Beloved President John F. Kennedy was assassinated later that day in Dallas.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died.
Kennedy's demise dominated all news coverage, and just as a giant octopus made the ferry disappear, the media's coverage of Kennedy's death sunk any chance of word getting out about the Staten Island ferry disaster.